football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Broomstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Dropping back, it's Smith. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
When the snow's coming down like this, the ball carrier has got to do a better job of holding on to that football. His instincts as a runner try to get those big yards. But as you see, if you don't take care of the ball, chances are it's going to slip out of your hands for a turnover.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Fire to the right side, complete.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Get some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Back to pass. It's Barnett. Finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin,
the ball is loose. The ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no first down.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I'd love to see this from this running back. Let's not forget the last time they were out, he put the ball on the ground, but he has a short memory. Comes back out next time, gets the ball in his hands, delivers with a big-time run on this drive.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Smith. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. On the run, it's Lewis. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Man, the defense took everything away. He tried to get to the inside, had to bounce it all the way to the outside, and then they took that away. He couldn't turn the corner. He was forced out of bounds for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. To the air, it's Barnett. It's a short completion at the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Breaks into the clear. He's got the first and still going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Here's a handoff on first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. On the ground, it's Lewis. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Smith. Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Caught behind the line. It's Moore. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what he's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. And the return will be brought down. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Looks to the left, pass caught. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Off target and incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
balls will line up to punt it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Snags the quick throw. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
What a job at the line of scrimmage by this defense. Looked like a no-brainer. Second and short, easy first down. No. Deny. Stopped. Bring up third down.
Dropping back. It's Smith. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
And the Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Catch made on the left side. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Can he get there on the ground? He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's fourth down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Caught over the middle. It's Davis. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So they're short on 4th down. Coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's low. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back, it's Smith. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing off play action. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's Carr. It's Johnson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking deep for the right side. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there. What will be the final play of the quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Back to throw. It's Barnett. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Volunteers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. So the fair catch interference, very easy call for the official and inexcusable by that guy. First down, looking to throw the football. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
They'll run it here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Pulls it in. It's Casper.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Grab near the sticks. It's Davis. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Ball handed off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a...
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Here's a run call on third and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on third and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But man, bad call, backfires. Now they get a tough decision here on fourth down.
Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Bringing it out. It's low. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to pass. It's Smith. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds, but the defense was short of the first down marker. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Moore.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And it went out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Volunteers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a designed quarterback keeper. And he's stopped short. The two-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Oregon, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On the move now. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Throws it to the right. This time it's complete. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Grinding away with the running game. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
At the 37. Brings up 2nd down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down play coming up. To throw, it's Smith. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pounding away with the run game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll hand it off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Volunteers looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive